Hi Gemini, welcome to Heart Wisdom. It's Angela here with your general reading for the week beginning 30th of August 2021. Thank you for being here, and a huge thank you if you've subscribed or left likes and comments. It's much appreciated. It helps me to know that my readings are resonating, and also with the YouTube algorithms that mean more people get to see my videos. So I really appreciate it, Gemini. As always, my readings are about helping you to connect to your inner wisdom and also to be more heart-centered, because that can enhance all areas of your life. So I'd like the cards to help us identify potential challenges, potential challenges and solutions for you. There are two cards that have come out, so I'm going to keep those. This one came first, and this one. I find the cards very active today, so they're keen to come out and give the message. So yes, identifying potential challenges and solutions for you. My goodness, I'm just going to put these all back in. Bear with me, Gemini, we'll get there. And for any messages that come through to be for your highest good, another one flowing out. For the week beginning 30th of August 2021. Okay, so let's see what this message is that's keen to come out for you, Gemini. So you've got intuition, acceptance, fulfillment, and from the bottom of the deck, opening. Beautiful. So Gemini, you've got intuition in the challenge position. Linked to that is acceptance. Fulfillment is the answer or the solution, and the underlying energy for the week is opening. So what might you be finding challenging or difficult as regards intuition, Gemini, and how could that be linked to acceptance for you? I just want to come to the fulfillment card because I know that you had that as the underlying energy for the month. It was here in your monthly reading, so that's for September. So check that out if you haven't already. There's a link in the description box below. But this is beautiful, Gemini. Fulfillment is, that represents just feeling really content and happy with your lot. And what more could we ask for? But I'll come back to this. So intuition and acceptance. Now, this being at the heart of the spread speaks to me of self-acceptance. So this is about you having a challenge somehow of perhaps with your self-worth and your confidence, and intuition being linked to that can talk about you finding it difficult to connect into your intuition and trust yourself, really trust your gut instinct, and perhaps there's something that you're wanting to do or something that you want to change, and you're struggling to pay attention to what your inner voice is saying because you have doubts around that. That's a possibility. It's a general reading, so take it how it resonates, Gemini. Ideally, you will know how this relates to you. And yes, the acceptance card can speak about, finding it difficult to accept what's going on in your world, in your environment with work or relationships, etc. But for me here, as I said, it's about your self-acceptance, your self-worth, your confidence. And it may well be that it's been dented because of something that you've been through in the past, Gemini. And take heart from this spread because, as I say, you've got fulfillment as the answer, which I'll come back to. But I want to come to the opening card because that's the underlying energy for the week. And this can speak about an opportunity, doors opening for you. But again, that's not what's coming through most strongly for me. What I'm getting is the opening up emotionally. And why do I say that? Well, this can look like a wave breaking on the ocean, and the ocean is water, which can represent the element. So water can represent the emotional realm and feelings, and it being like the ocean, which is deep water, speaks of deep feelings and deep emotions. So you may have been experiencing some deep feelings recently, particularly if you're struggling to follow your gut instincts. You might be feeling frustrated and confused as well. But also there may be some feelings that are coming up in relation to something in the past. But you've got the fulfillment as the answer or solution, and that speaks about getting resolution around this and feeling that sense of peace and contentment as a result. So how could you do that? How can you achieve that? Well, there's a need to go into these feelings. And yes, Gemini, I know you're an air sign and that's not always comfortable for you. You know, you're very comfortable in the realm of the mind and figuring things out, thinking logically and rationally about things and working things out in that way. But sometimes it's necessary, as I'm sure you know, to just go with the flow with your emotions and allow them to flow as well. I'm getting the cleansing properties of water from this card as well, and you know, that's speaking of you allowing the feelings to flow and being cleansed as a result. And that's what can help with this feeling of inner peace and fulfillment. So it may be that you have some fear around feelings, or that you've been blocking them, and that's natural, Gemini. You know, we can all avoid deep feelings, especially because there can be a fear of being overwhelmed by them. And when, you know, we've got such busy lives, so much to do and to be getting on with, quite often it's easier to stay in the mind and figure things out and just push the feelings to one side because there's not time, or, you know, that there's a concern about what might come up and how might we cope with them if we allow them to flow. But if that's the case, you can take heart from this spread, Gemini, because it's speaking about you coming to a place of self-acceptance, and perhaps it's just this emotional baggage that's been preventing you from connecting into this. And this is a week of cleansing, allowing feelings to come to the surface and flow without you attaching to them or analysing them. And that's going to make way for you to trust your intuition, because perhaps this emotional baggage has been blocking that. And that sense of fulfillment is the result, you know, feeling content, happy in your own skin, and clearer in some way in terms of the future. So yes, if you find yourself putting yourself down, or feeling that you can't achieve something, there's something you can't have or you can't do, just take a moment to check in with your feelings, because there's a real link here between your feelings and your confidence. And that's the way into allowing these emotions to surface and flow. So this is reinforcing the message that came through in the monthly, as I said, Gemini, as regards fulfillment. So I'm so pleased for you. And yes, check that out if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week, and until next time, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.